Hello guys, good morning to everyone. It's me Thales. You are watching my channel dedicated to English language, right? This video is part of my intermediate advanced playlist, right? In which we talk about English, I explain things entirely in English, okay? So you can check my playlist. I have two playlists available. One is basic level and another one is intermediate advanced. All right, so what are we going to study today? We will continue studying verb go, right? The verb go, verbs with ing. There are many examples, many expressions we have to study. So without further ado, let's get going. Let's get going. Let's start studying. As a matter of fact, we are not only talking about the verb go. We are actually going to talk about expressions with ing, and we will begin explaining expressions beginning with go plus a verb with ing, but there are many other expressions. After I finish the explanation about the verb go, we will see examples regarding what we have already covered in the last video, right? The last video was about expressions. We had many expressions, many idiomatic expressions or expressions followed by verbs with ing. So that's the point of this topic, okay? My brother likes to go sailing. I've never gone sailing before. Have you ever gone sailing? Yes, with a ship and stuff like that, with a boat or whatever. Rich people like to go sailing. I must admit, I don't have that money. I'm middle class, right? There are some other types of sports that are very popular among rich people. For example, go swimming, go skiing. Rich people like to go skiing. Or not necessarily rich. Some people travel on their vacations, right? And they pay to have this kind of experience, perhaps. They don't have a ship. They don't spend the whole time having fun. They have to work all year to have some money, some extra money in vacation time, for example, so that they can do such things. How often does John go jogging? John is not an athlete, but he likes to keep his body healthy, and to do so he goes jogging, right, once in a while. So he goes jogging twice a week. I like to go jogging as well, I must admit it, but with this COVID-19 going on, I confess that I'm not excited about it. I would rather stay home than catching the virus. Anyway, you can get the virus in many ways, different ways. So as long as you keep home, as long as you stay home, the odds of you catching or getting coronavirus are much less likely. As I told you before, I've never gone sailing. You know this verb tense, right? I've never gone. This is the verb have plus a verb in the past participle. This is the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense, when you say something that you have never done. Since the beginning of your life until now, right? This action or this event or this sentence refers to your whole life here. I've never gone sailing. It has a connection with the present tense, so that's the reason you say it's present perfect. It doesn't mean that you won't do it in the future. You have never done it until now, but in the near future or sometime in the future, you may be able to do it, right? So there are many expressions. When you travel, you should go sightseeing. Sightseeing, visiting places to see the, how can I say, to see the scenery, to take some pictures of the nature, of the city, to go to a museum, right? To visit the tourist attractions. So to go sightseeing has this kind of meaning, okay? Now that we have finished this topic, there are other expressions, of course. You can say, for example, go fishing. I hate to go fishing. My father, when I was a child, he loved to take me to go fishing with him. And I found it very boring. I came back home with mosquito bites, mosquito marks all over my body, and I don't like it. I have to admit, but some people, they enjoy doing it. Some people, they like other kinds of extreme sports. For example, go climbing. I'm not afraid of heights, you know. Are you afraid of heights? I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not, but I wouldn't go climbing anyway. It's not something that appeals to me. Some people like to go hiking, right? Or to go hiking, to go climbing, mountain climbing, right? You can use go plus a verb with ing with many expressions. So I'm just giving some examples here, but I do not intend to cover everything because language is almost infinite, right? Now let's see a review involving the expression there is no point. There is no point in hurrying. There is no point in hurrying up, right? In being in such a rush. Okay, you can do it calmly, right? Patiently, concentrate in what you are doing. Because if you hurry up, if you hurry doing your tasks, you may make some mistakes, right? There is no point in overworking. I agree. Overworking is something that is unhealthy. I don't advise anyone to go overworking. It's bad for your health. If you overwork, your balance between personal life and professional life is broken, right? It's not advisable to do that either. So you see, when you say there is no point, it means that something is not good. It's pointless. it's something useless or something that won't give you any result, okay? You make an effort and you don't get the correspondent result for it. There is no point in going to parties. I agree. During these times, there is no point in going to parties. You risk your health and you risk other people's health as well. Just to give you some context, when at the moment I'm recording this video, we are in the middle of a pandemic, right? COVID-19. When this is all over, this advice will no longer be no longer will apply, right? So you can do whatever you want anyway, but it's not advisable. I don't recommend. It's no use asking his help, asking for his help. Yeah, I need some help. I want some advice, and I ask, I'm thinking of asking Rick's help. And so my friend answers me, no, it's no use asking for his help because he's not going to do anything to help you. So it's no use has kind of the same meaning of there is no point, okay? It's not worth betting on the lottery. I have a doubt here. I'm going to check on the internet if betting is betting on or betting in. Just betting on the lottery. Yes, that's correct. You see, English is so complex sometimes. I like to study prepositions, but sometimes they get so confusing, right? It gets so confusing. I knew since the beginning that it was betting on, but sometimes I have some doubts. So when situations such as this arises, I would rather search on the internet than rather than give wrong information to my viewers, right? It's not worth betting on the lottery. When you say something it's not worth, it's the same meaning as it's no use, there is no point, and blah blah blah, okay? All right, I will finish this video here. We haven't covered everything yet. I guess I will record at least one more video reviewing these expressions followed by ing, right? Just a review topic. And don't forget to watch my videos. The last video, I give more explanation about these expressions. So I'm just giving some examples, but I explained them thoroughly in the last video. So if you watch it, I will be much appreciated, okay? So, all right, people, see you later. Bye-bye.